Is this administration committed to keep our embassy in Jerusalem? I certainly hope so. I think that was one of President Trump's top accomplishments. That was great. I will say, Joe Biden, whether he remembers or not, he did say that he wouldn't move the embassy. But I know that there's a lot of the progressives, Democrats, would like to see it moved. They are completely against Israel, especially like Ilhan Omar, Rashida Tlaib, you know, some of those, the lovely ladies, AOC, yeah. We could go on and on. How can the average citizen get more involved in politics to change our landscape for the better? Woo, good question. Thank you for that one, Lee. I think getting involved, volunteering, run for local office, whether it's city, county, state even, I think that is the best thing that everyone can do. Volunteer your time. Your local GOP is a good place to go to ask those questions. Not enough people get involved in the GOP. GOP meetings were something that I didn't even go to before I ran for Congress. And I was like, this is something I think that we should all get more involved in. So I would recommend going to your local GOP and asking those questions. Go to your local election office and ask about how can I volunteer. I think that's a great place to go too. So that's a good question. Oh boy. Regulations are killing the trucking industry. Yes, they are. Is there anything that can be done to reduce the number of regulations? Absolutely. I hope when we take back control, there are so many regulations that need to be cut. You know, a lot of times you'll hear people talk about members of Congress. They consider, like, are they successful by how many bills they pass? Actually, I think we should be considered successful by how many programs we end and how many regulations we cut. But I want to say, like, especially right now with this critical supply chain problem we have, God bless our truck drivers. God bless them. And all that they're going through. But yes, no, regulations are killing the trucking industry. I think there was some things had expired this year, and it's making it more difficult for truck driving schools to have enough schools to educate drivers and pass them. And this is something that, like, we should be promoting these type of jobs instead of, here kids, go to this expensive 4-year college and walk out with hundreds of thousands of student loan debt that you're going to demand the government just pay for and forgive your debt. We should be promoting great jobs like trucking, linemen. You know, we have a great lineman school here in the district. There's so many great jobs out there where people, electricians, construction, where people can make great livings. And these are jobs that we really need. So glad somebody asked about truck drivers, and I agree, we need to get rid of these regulations.